Welcome, Pisces. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your reading. This is being done on the full moon in Taurus. I have done a reading about the full moon in Taurus for Pisces, and I will attach that in the end screen and in the description below. This is a personal reading if you're interested. This is a general reading. It is not going to resonate for all of you in your different circumstances, but if you're interested in a personal reading, information about that is in the description box below, where I'm featuring a half-off sale through the end of this year. So please take advantage of that if that's something you're interested in. Let's get started, Pisces, with your overall energy, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is describing a kind of good karma cycle for you as a result of a lot of perseverance in situations in which you simply committed to the good of the community, the collective will, the uplift of the entire team in a way that has allowed you to stay true to the goal of the group, the success of the group, in a way that may sensitize you perhaps to the way in which others needed support, in a way that you, as the strong one, as the one with the clear vision, understood the importance of that goal, and that the success of the entire effort is dependent upon the success of each part of that contribution or participation made by individuals. All of that is to say that as you have done that, persevered through thick and thin, as you have believed, had faith in the value of what you were doing for everyone's benefit, you have increasingly evolved into the center of the wheel, where you are working for the service of the collective good. And in that way, you are greeting the trials and tribulations, the ups and downs, the challenges, as well as the opportunities, in a way that makes you less stressed or fearful of the challenges that you face, facing them with greater grace, understanding that challenges are simply the cost of eventual and likely success. In the present time, the Eight of Wands is showing you to be in the middle of a lot of communication, a lot of efforts, involvement with others, efforts in a way that is inviting you into a number of spaces or possible successes that you had not individually anticipated, but that is magnifying your impact in a way that is absolutely essential, that is absolutely divine for success, and that you are having a far greater impact in your general field and in communicating, networking about the work that you are doing or planning to do, ever in an ever larger field. This is growing your network. This is being involved and invited into numerous spaces that are relevant to your individual likely success. In the past, the Seven of Swords, you have faced a fair amount of resistance to what it is you're trying to create for yourself. And that resistance comes in a lot of different forms. Primarily, the form of resistance that is most daunting for you, most impactful, is the way in which loved ones do not support or know how to support you in ideas or efforts that they may not understand or they may not have any experience with. So, in that way, it is difficult for them to take you seriously, to get excited about the things that you're excited about, or to simply wish you success and support you in any way that they can. so that you are uh, no longer understanding that their inability to support you is about you. This is the good news. Um, you understand it's about them and their limitations, and that you, instead of internalizing the dismissal or the lack of credit or seriousness with which your ideas are being greeted, you are simply consolidating your faith and belief in what you're doing, and you are shopping those out to others who can support you. You understand that although you feel it personally, because these are people you love and you know that love you, that where there is no support, that is support for your very valid and sometimes very important ideas are being supported, and that's what you're seeking. You're not being stopped by the indifference of those who don't understand what you're trying to do. And in the future, the Seven of Wands. I love the sevens on either side of this eight because you are not only not being stopped by the indifference of others, but you're learning to create space for yourself, pushing away from the distractions of others who have relied on you to fix things, to comfort them, to support them in their efforts. The way in which you have overgiven situations and allow that to distract you from what is important to what you do, allowing yourself to be depleted by the needs of others, when in fact you understand that what you need is a lot of space to express, explore, develop your ideas and your efforts. And in that way, you absolutely know you're on the right path for you. There's no doubt about that. But you're able to leverage the interest in your ideas in a way that helps and supports you to focus on your goals, assuring your success. I'm going to pull an oracle card and hope that if this reading is resonating for you, Pisces, that you will like this video, that you will share this with others, and that you will subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I pulled the surrender card. I can release my need to control. This is important for those of you that are caretakers, as so many Pisceans naturally are. You're not just caretakers because you're very sensitive to the needs of others, particularly others you care for, but you are strong, you have multiple strengths, you are capable of doing many things at once, and this can work to your detriment. You're aware of that, particularly as you're so focused on building something for yourself. So you're being asked increasingly to release those relationships, those environments where you are dependent upon for soothing, for support, for caring, rather than the support that you are seeking, perhaps in exchange. That may seem cold, but certainly in your efforts to give, you have a reasonable expectation that you will be served, supported, or cared for in some kind of an equitable way. And relationships that are not reciprocal, you are being asked repeatedly to release those. Surrendering them does not mean ending them. It means not making space, not sacrificing the space that you so preciously need as you develop this new effort you're building towards. And this allows you to release without judgment, not just about others, but about yourself. I'm going to clarify the Eight of Wands in the present with the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. You're happiest when you're working, Pisces. I'm not sure what it is you do, but whatever you do, you're passionate about, and you are a healer. Absolutely. You get so much joy and so much fulfillment in the exercising of your craft, your skill, your talent. that the ability to manifest concrete services for others, creating products for others, really gives you a sense not only of joy and happiness, but it gives you a sense of knowing what is best for you, because this is a way in which you share what's good for you with others. This is powerful healing work that you're capable of in the moment. And this is what other people are seeing in you at this time. This is what is drawing others to you and asking others. And others are asking for your input, your consult, your advisement, your education, your training around what you do and how you do it, because you so clearly benefit from the diligent exercise of your craft. In the past, we have the Seven of Swords, clarified by the Six of Swords, and the Four of Wands. This is beautiful. So you're moving away from resistance, particularly those that are close to you. Their indifference, their misunderstanding, their lack of comprehension about the import of what you do. Not only are you not taking it personally, you're understanding the way in which you're tending to their needs is sacrificing a big part of what contributes to how you're building something for yourself. What you're building for yourself is in community with others who are similarly aligned, other healers, other creatives. However you exercise your talent or gift, whatever effort you're making at building something solid. This is a social, cultural, emotional foundation for the growth that you anticipate in building something solid that not only delivers, but celebrates what you're able to do. And you're no longer able or willing to sacrifice that, although you do share this with those you understand that are most in need. This is one of the ways that you help those who do not understand the value of what you're creating, do not necessarily personally support you, but can enjoy the fruits of your labor. And you share that generously with them. I hope I'm being clear here. It's not that you're stopping your relationship with them, but you're no longer sacrificing your personal space and time, your creative process to tending to those who have needs. Instead, you're applying the services and talents that you are developing with others. In the future, the Seven of Wands is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. So here we have a repetition, and these readings are always ripe with these confirmations for me. This is confirming the necessity you have of clearing away space for your creative process. Yes, you can share your products, your services, what you're developing with others, with those who have come to expect and rely upon your support. But you cannot support, you cannot fix, you cannot tend to or provide for those who are making unreasonable demands of your time that you have focused on building up a successful business, enterprise, organization, or effort in collective and community with others. This is all about the complete success that this enterprise, this effort you are working towards, creates abundance in every aspect of your life. This builds upon the resources that you naturally have. This builds upon your relationships that are aligned with you, that are reflected in positive, successful efforts that others are engaged in, with which you can share resources. It also helps you define abundance on your own terms so that you recognize it's not just about the money, although that's a part of it, and you're deserving of that, but you understand abundance is much broader than that, and you are seeing that and will be seeing that development in your life. I'm going to complete this reading with a Chakra Wisdom Oracle card and hope that you've gained some insight from this exercise. And I pulled the Connection card. Father Divine and Mother Earth make love in your heart. This is about the heart chakra, the deep connection that you make not only with your purpose on earth, but with others in relationship. Thank you so much, Pisces, for this beautiful reading. Until next time, namaste.